Welcome or welcome back to Space Cowboy for some more news on The Outer Worlds 2. And today we're going to be going over their new patch. This is the 1.0.4.1 hotfix. This is going to fix a lot of crashes, quest progression blockers, and there's a few UI and audio fixes in there as well. Now if you are a fan of The Outer Worlds, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and stick around for much more Outer Worlds 2 content. We've got tons of stuff coming over the next few weeks, tips, tricks, guides, reviews, all of that good stuff. That sounds good? Fondle those buttons. Now, primarily, we do cover Starfield, but this was almost as close as Starfield, you know. It's as wide as Starfield. It's a little bit deeper with the storylines and quests and areas that you can explore, but overall, pretty good game. I am enjoying it so far. The only issue is there are quite a few bugs, especially for a, not even an early access title, a full AAA release. It's a little bit buggy. Frame rate's a little bit off. Can be a little bit Yankee sometimes. For the most part, I'm okay. I haven't had too many issues. I've got a pretty decent system. I am playing on PC, but there are a few things that are slowing down and stopping quests. So hopefully this, alongside the day one patch, should fix a big chunk of those issues. If you are having any issues, make sure you report them to the devs. They are pushing out updates pretty quickly. Hopefully they do continue to do that over the next few weeks. Now, with the team pushing out these hotfixes, obviously great news for the players, also good for them, because as you can see, the reviews have now gone up to 80% of the 1,922 reviews being positive, and last time we looked, I think it was 74%, so it was slightly negative, but overall, great news that they're pushing out hotfixes. Hopefully they continue at this rate. Now, this hotfix starts off with a small dev letter. Greetings, Commanders. We're releasing the hotfix for The Outer Worlds 2. As always, we appreciate your continued support and patience. If there are any further issues that you do come across, please contact us via our issue tracker page, and the Earth Directorate thanks you. Now that will be linked in the description down below. If you do have any issues and you are looking for certain fixes, then check that out. I'd highly recommend putting something on there. The more that's on there, the quicker they'll get to those issues. Now with this one, with criticals, there are a couple. As I've said, it's not a massive one, but there's a lot of good stuff in here that works for the quests and obviously crashes and things like that. Now, saves crashing on load 100% of the time if bad data gets favorited into item data, fixed several rare crashes, fixed a crash on PS5 with the Plago chunk installed, plug puller perk no longer prevents encounters from advancing, and players no longer have their conversation history reset at unexpected times during gameplay, alongside clearing out portions of the map will no longer be reset, which is good. That helps you progress. Obviously, if you are a bit of that OCD and you've got to get a clean map and explore absolutely everything, that last one's definitely going to be a pain in the arse. But overall, I do think crash-wise, I've not had any issues. I know a couple of people that have got the game. They've not had any issues. It's more with the performance and the quest blockers. There are quite a few quests in game that are slowing people down. Mainly side quests from what I've seen. I've not had any issues with quests yet. And coming on to the quest progression fixes, there are a couple that do contain spoilers, so I will leave them out but give you the quest that it does fix. Players that have encountered problems with the Inez after meeting her at the Ministry of Accuracy should be able to progress her argument with the Milver Street now, even if they couldn't before. Inez will now reliably play her intro dialogue when first encountering her, instead of rare occasions, her standard companion conversation. Also, Aza now properly starts dialogues and quests outside of the N-rate range, and the rest of that one is also a spoiler, so I'm not going to continue on with that. But if you are having problems with Aza not displaying her dialogue properly and forcing you to not be able to speak to certain people, that will now be fixed. QA troopers will now no longer appear in the ACHQ at an unintended time, and loading a save from before fighting these units will now allow players to progress as the quest intended. Players must load the save before the bug occurred, and we're investigating solutions for a retroactive fix. And that also is another one that has spoilers in it, so I'm going to avoid the ending of that one. Otto's lock in the free market station is now also working as intended and can be solved. And for audio and visual, Xbox and PlayStation have got a few things for upscaling and issues that cause blue noise, and the double jump boots no longer play audio at double volume. So those double jump boots were a menace, they are double everything. But overall, decent one, not a massive fix list there, but it's better than nothing. And we're only a few days out from launch, so hopefully they do continue up the momentum and we get to see continued bug fixes, hotfixes coming out every few days. Now, what do you guys think? Have you had any trouble with the Outer Worlds 2? Are you enjoying it so far? Now, I've played for a fair few hours, and overall, I'm actually enjoying it. I've not had any major issues. Performance, yes, a little bit meh. Can be a bit stuttery at times. But overall, enjoyable. Combat is fun. Menus are easy, simple to use. Nothing is too complicated. I've come across a lot with the enemies. I like to go into the combat as much as I can, and it's not the most responsive or the best. Enemies try to sort of overwhelm you with number and firepower rather than actually using any sort of skill. So it is quite easy to take down enemies in the combat. The combat's not really all too rewarding. You get a decent amount of rewards from it, but it doesn't feel like, "Whoa, that was a good fight." It's just go in, shoot people, and you're pretty much done. And when you come to the high level enemies, they're just more spongy than anything else. But other than a couple of performance bits and the combat, so far it's enjoyable. We'll have a full review out next week with going into details on story and all of the other bits and bobs. So if that sounds good, make sure you follow those buttons. Just a short video for today. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you have, you know what to do. I've been Cowboy. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon with some more Outer Worlds 2.